here we are. I think this is just like a meme based off of it or whatever.
But you know what I do think? Here's what they do. So even if you're not a pedophile, they invite you to the room, the hotel room, and then they're like, "Oh, here." You walk in, you don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, there's a little girl in there naked.
Yeah.
They take a picture of you.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
Now you're owned by us. If you do anything, we're gonna release this to the feds. Because the real threat is jail. Actually, all of them are scared they're gonna go to jail. Trump was actually scared they're gonna go to jail because at any moment
This guy is just so full of shit. This is a totally like, this is what I would do thing, and it's just saying something obvious that I think like we all know. Here's what I'd do. Here's how I'd blackmail people. And also, like, he's just talking out his ass. The real threat isn't jail. The real threat is like your family being murdered, you being fucking murdered. I think a lot of people have a lot of different threats, a lot of different things they're scared of. A lot of projecting here. Anyway, so BNO News, which is what, like a breaking news Twitter thing. Oh, Dr. Philip Oliver Holtz. This is the profile I was trying to think of the other day, by the way. This is like this is like you know, the one who follows me and subscribes to my kick. All I want to do is crack open a beer, sip, actually enjoy some violent CP on a Saturday night. What does this even mean? How's CP and UFC connected? It does look awesome though. Definitely drunk Hennessy before. I saw a guy like being unable to hold it down, and I was wondering, I need to go try it again. Like, is Hennessy like particularly strong? I don't think so. I think it's like, I mean, like strong flavor. Yeah, like it's fine, right? It's just good. I mean, I just tried it once because for like the Biggie Smalls, sort of like yeah, big fan of Biggie Smalls, and it's just fun to like thematically drink. Anyway, like literally the Epstein Files is just like the greatest thing to like happen in my lifetime. When everyone else in the world like realized like, oh, there's pedophiles in the fucking elite harmony, blah blah blah, you know, that I'd already gone through that phase as a young teenager. I was already like pretty fucking aware. Pedophiles everywhere. People love taking advantage of innocent victims. You know? It was awfully gay seeing the whole world wake up like, oh, this is crazy, and everyone needs to know, bro. Everyone can know. And then it all got shut down. I was so happy. I was just waiting to see it all get burned to the ground, and it just didn't happen. But now we're back. You, Jeffrey Epstein, said Trump spent hours with alleged victim. I mean, Trump definitely raped the shit out of some girl, right? He got convicted. Apparently there's hard evidence. Like, and like, didn't the girl that Trump raped, wasn't she like a human traffic girl? Like, that's like the whole fucking thing that he was provably guilty of. That is literally what happens. So let's get some more content out of it. I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. The victim spent hours at my house with him. So the implication here is that Trump's having a great time. From Gmax to G vacation. Subject re. Wouldn't say I've been thinking about that. I want you to realise that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. The victim spent many hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. He did nothing with the girls. Weak. Why are you so quick to cast this off, sir? Ran casting cards, beauty pageants, and also had a literal human trafficking outfit called Trump Model Management. He taught Epstein how to bring Eastern European girls in on fraudulent visas, promise them work, charge them rent, put them in debt, and pimp them out. Honestly, that sounds exactly like how you would do it. Who knows? Here's Blur with another one. Jeffrey Epstein in 2015 emailed to Landon Thomas Jr. Would you like photos of Donald Trump and girls in bikinis in my kitchen? Let's bust this one open and have a closer look. Why does he specifically say my 20-year-old girlfriend in 93? Who speaks like this? Let me read this out with my wonderful smooth tones. So this is a message from Jeffrey Epstein to Thomas Jr. Landon. My 20-year-old girlfriend in 1993 that after 2 years I gave to Donald. Now the message is, the subject is Trump. So this is about Donald Trump. On Tuesday, December 8th, 2015 at 5 p.m, Thomas Jr. Landon wrote, I'm serious, man, for the good of the nation. Why not try to get some of this out there? I would not do it myself, but would pass it on to a political reporter. And he links BuzzFeed, court papers, Trump ate at Jeffrey Epstein's house. Please look at these lies. In response to a message left, seeking the Trump campaign's comment on this article, on Thursday, Trump's general counsel, Alan Garden, emailed threatening legal action against BuzzFeed's news. Mr. Trump's only connection with Mr. Epstein was that Mr. Epstein was one of thousands of people who visited Mar-a-Lago, which is Trump's mansion, I guess they call it Mar-a-Lago. It's more than a mansion, isn't it? It's like a resort. It's like a full-on thing. Welcome in, Snow Lucille. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Trump has never been accused of having any involvement or even having any knowledge of Mr. Epstein's conduct by anyone. I mean, Trump is literally a rapist. He likes to rape young girls. He likes to rape and beat up young girls. He is personal friends with Epstein. What is the Trump quote on it where he's like, oh, like, I'm sure that guy's like all good. We shouldn't like, and like when I look into that, like we'll get those documents. And then there was like some event where like Epstein died, or Ghislaine got a hold of him and was like, hey, that Perfect Blue movie was nice, better than I thought. I watched it with y'all. Yeah, it's really good. It goes at the end. And it's nice because the whole movie is like an hour 20, you know, it's just like an 80-minute, it's like 4 20-minute episodes or whatever. Really beautifully handcrafted. I wouldn't mind watching it again because like I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't sit and watch it like intently. It was just on my second monitor while I was like trying to solve puzzle games, and I don't speak Japanese, so I don't mind just like looping Perfect Blue a few times. He ran us. I know, I was saying that at the start. We were so excited. We were watching the Cumtown episode that was, or a Cumtown episode that was basically all like shot during the time that Trump was running the campaign on this. and they were so excited. It was all they could talk about, and like they were just saying, like, this is all we care about. Yeah, Perfect Blue is a amazing and very freaky movie. I'll replay it for you, Snowless Seal, because now you got the little taste. It's like, it's just super. It's just like one of the best. Like it's sort of. There's a thing called the Patreon list or something. I can't remember. It's something like that, and it's like the top 100 movies of all time. But it's not exactly like the top 100 movies. It's more like movies that should be remembered throughout history. So like on some level you might have like Die Hard on there, because like Die Hard 2 is like very iconic of a certain time period and genre, and Perfect Blue is just 100% that. It's just like hand-drawn, amazing storyline. Like honestly, like Japanese people seem to understand the effectiveness of pacing. It has better pacing than movies from the time that the West had produced. It has better camera angles and shots than the West had ever produced, and also the movie is got like an adaptive story, which is again something that Hollywood took a long time to produce. A lot of times people would have, you think like, oh, all movies have stories. That's not true. People would make a movie and it would be about a character, or the movie would be about romance, or the movie would be about this or that. But when it's like a full interweaving plot point, dynamic system on like an environment that all like folds and comes together for this like cinematic experience, then that is like a story, you know. That is a motherfucking movie. We can watch Paprika as well, which is on a similar vein and pretty great. Do I watch The Critical Drinker? No, not really. I mean, I definitely, I feel like the guys had a big enough impact for me to see some of it. Let's try to get through this content so I can put this out as a YouTube video. I'll have to edit out all of this banter. Mr. Trump has never been accused of having any involvement or even having any knowledge of any of Mr. Epstein's conduct. Anyone, Garton wrote. As a result, I have no idea what the purpose of your article could possibly be, other than try and intentionally and actually malice defame my client's name and reputation by mentioning him in the same article as Mr. Epstein. In other words, suggest guilt by association. The very definition of irresponsible and reckless journalism, and to publish such a story would be highly unethical even by BuzzFeed standards. So this is like a crazy one. Because, I mean, it's not crazy. It's crazy how nothing is here. It's crazy how they specifically say, this is my 20-year-old girlfriend. And then there's some timing stuff where, so this is like 10 years ago, which, yeah, I guess that is when Trump was like campaigning, right? To begin with. We had 4 years of Trump, 4 years of Biden, and now we've had a year and a half of Trump again. Just info on you and Trump. Because of this, I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. Trump booms from a speakerphone. He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life. Jeffrey enjoys his social life, no doubt about it. He enjoys the women, some of them very young. I love the Northern Line bit, and it's of like depressed Trump. I'm a big mogul. I'm a big construction mogul. I run a lot of businesses. Guys. I run a lot of businesses. Some of them not doing so good. It kind of makes me want to kill myself. I might be very rich. One of the richest, but there's still a hole in my life, guys. A big, deep hole. Sometimes I just look out that window and think about throwing myself 80 floors down to my death. Some people think that I would have the greatest suicide. They've been calling it a Trump suey.